episode. This is the Rad Dudecast non-Patreon.
248.
Is it really?
248?
248.
I didn't even think you were still keeping count. This is great.
We stopped keeping count for a while.
Yeah.
And then we started counting again. There's been word that we haven't gotten the count right. I think in the deep Rad Dudecast lore, some people are like, yeah, no, this is actually episode 300, and so we're like, this is 69, man.
Every episode is 69, dog.
Episode number 69. Oh my God. Well, how are we doing? How's everyone doing? I'm gonna de-stress real quick.
Everybody de-stress.
Oh, man.
Everybody just get a couple good breaths.
Yeah, I'm great.
completely ignores what
He thinks he's great.
Everybody take a second. I'm great.
No, I am.
That's because he doesn't do emotions like we do.
That's
where
true.
we process them,
That's true.
breathe them out, work through them. Anthony puts them into a jar and puts that jar into his back of his head, which turns into a tumor, which will one day give away his brain. It's his beard. His beard is all emotions he's never dealt with.
Tina!
Cheetah!
Tina!
Dan, look!
Don't.
Hi.
Just like you.
Hi,
Come on,
Tina.
man. Come on, Greg.
Don't
On
get
the
on
heels.
camera. Don't get on camera.
Can
don't
we
want
get-
people looking at
See, if I had my GoPro,
you.
I would have been able to capture Tita going through the door.
And we would have cut that out because Tina doesn't want to be on camera.
She would sign a release.
She's not signing the release. She wouldn't even let me put up wedding photos. I was like, I'll put a happy face. I'll put a smiley face over it.
You were gonna blur her
I was
out.
going to blur her out just to show people that I was married. And they're like, well, this is just a picture of a backyard. It's not even a good enough
I
wedding.
believe Greg married this oak tree. Fucking, oh man. Well, Dan, and I'll say credit to Dan, man. This was really Dan's idea. I said, what I will start doing on the podcast is I want a GoPro. Now, I would love for this not to cut into my money. Because as you know, I have a ton of things that I donate to and projects that I'm working on with various startups.
Sure.
So I would like a GoPro though, because then I'm going to start doing the Anthony cam and put it on YouTube. But then Dan,
I can't wait to see footage of a wall.
Nobody wants this video. This is like the worst version of Cloverfield.
I'm so excited for you to lose track of it immediately. We just get 12 hours of footage of the bottom of your backpack.
Yeah. Where are you going to upload this?
what?
Who's uploading this?
Me?
You.
Yeah.
What?
YouTube.
Who's YouTube?
My YouTube.
Your own YouTube.
Yeah. No, the Rad Dudecast YouTube. I'll get the password.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to get it. You have it. You have to find it.
Find it is what I meant to say. I will find it. But then Dan, courageous Dan, man, he brought up even better.
Are we talking about Jump Shot or are we talking about Harumi?
We're talking about Dan.
Yeah.
Not Jump Shot. Jump Shot is Jump Shot.
All right, I'm saying sure.
So-
Harumi. Courageous Dan, I like that.
Courageous Dan, he has this great idea to get a drone cam.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to do that.
A drone, like a flying.
Flying guy.
Yes.
That's huge.
Right in this room.
Overhead shot.
Yeah, man.
Inside.
Some of those great landscape shots that you'll see
Mm.
in all kinds of things, like an Ang Lee film.
My only issue is those things are wireless, and I don't like to work wireless. If you can get a corded drone that flies around, it's all tied up, and smashes to the ground.
Greg is single-handedly fighting the fight against wireless technology with this
We don't
drone.
need it.
I don't believe
Yeah.
it.
God damn it. I don't know.
What's funny is if one wire moves on my angle, you get this insane, what's that called? Feedback from the wires
Oh,
connecting.
really?
So I can't touch anything over here. That's what you guys don't know that I'm dealing with is I cannot move.
You're on eggshells.
I'm on eggshells.
This is prime, and I think we mentioned this before on the podcast, but this is like a perfect setup for a movie where someone spills something on one of that you become the podcast. We have talked about that before.
Podcast man.
Yeah, podcast
Yeah,
man.
we talked about it last week.
My friend, the podcast.
Yeah. It
my
became a
friend, the
podcast.
podcast.
It's like Ghost Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't listen to you. So it's just like having any other comedian as a friend. They just talk for an hour,
Yeah.
and you don't get to say anything.
He does ads.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of ads. You're like,
Yeah.
Only
Ah.
speaks in cliches.
yeah.
Are we recording?
I don't know. Are we? Oh, you're
Come on,
right.
Greg, man. I never know.
Jesus, that was I get you were joking, but
Okay. You've got a really nice mustache right now.
oh, I do. I'm. People don't like it. I like it.
I think it looks good.
I got two amazingly hurtful insults.
What are they?
By people in positions of power,
Really?
which I'd like to say. Yeah, people are peers. It seems people below me like it. People at the same level
Oh,
as
that makes
me
me feel great.
say nothing. You like it?
I think it's wonderful.
That
exactly.
That's how you can tell if we're below or above Craig.
People that are insects in the dirt.
Yeah.
People that are nothing to
Yeah.
me love it.
I didn't realize you loved it. I'm sorry,
No, it's okay.
but I do consider you below me though. But that's not why.
No, I understand.
I just want you to. Actually, I don't, because you're the same height as me.
Sure, that's true.
I mean, I go by height, I go by age. I
We're
am
about
older
the
than
same
you.
body type. I feel.
You
Same
go
body.
by height and age. This has been in your system for years, huh?
Yeah.
And that's how you gauge who's doing better or worse than you.
Height and age.
No, this
by
goes-
age, you mean race.
This goes, yeah, by age
Yeah.
and race.
Yeah, that is the silent factor. That is the silent partner in this whole equation.
I go by height and age.
Yeah. We're like, but what about that 6'5" Indian man who's 48 years old? And Greg is like, well, for some reason.
As per his caste system that he created. No, if you're older than me, I listen to you.
When are they going to put one more on? You know what I mean? Like, add a new cast on. Just because I feel like there's so many new people coming out and technology is ever changing. I think it's time for a new cast.
What do you mean, like open micer?
I don't know, like level, like what Sam is saying. You know?
On the top or on the bottom?
Do you know the cast?
Wherever.
Because you're really just throwing out something based on like I don't know that there's room for that in their religion is.
Yes, there are 9 castes.
There are.
Yes, you have
Who can check?
You have the Brahmins up top, the Burundi, the Ukuts, the.
If you hadn't laughed, I would have believed you.
Yeah.
And I
You
don't
came in
remember.
hot with ramen, and I was like, I can't believe Anthony.
I knew
am
one.
in awe
I
of
knew
you.
one, and I was like, I think if I say one, and I'll do the rest of the 8 fast.
Yeah.
And I knew Outcast was the last one, so I just hit 7.
Outcast.
Yeah, not
Outcast, the rapper.
not yeah. What? Wow.
Which one's on top?
Maybe. That's a good conversation to have. But yes, but I think that it's due. They're due for a new one, is what I think.
Yeah, I think so. I gotta be honest, man. I can't add to this because I don't know any of the cast systems.
Yeah, I don't know, and I'm
want
too
you to
dumb
just
for
take
this.
the reins.
Yeah.
Just ride this car as far as
You
you
don't
want.
have to
We'll there.
be that smart for this.
I gotta be honest, when you guys asked me to come by, I did not think there would be a bit that I would be too dumb for. We are 5 minutes in, we found it.
I've never had an Indian person on the. Oh, we had deep poop, but then that episode was erased. Not on purpose. Well, can I do a thing? Oh, go ahead.
Yes, you
Let
can.
me know when you're ready.
Ready.
Yeah, I feel like we were talking about something before.
Oh, you'd like to get back in the thing you don't even remember.
No, yeah, no, but it was Sam saying something.
Oh.
But then I forget, man.
I can't remember.
Maybe, yeah, it's not a good idea to stop it now, go back, and then start it back up again, right?
The episode?
Do you know what I mean?
This thing is, I'm telling you, man, we are Parkinson's patients playing a game of Jenga. we even dare reset anything. It all goes to shit. We schedule us like, Sam, get here at 12. What time did we start this podcast?
I don't know.
1 o'clock?
That's okay.
Yeah, but that's fine.
literally
We,
an hour.
Sam would say he had a hard out at 5, and I got nothing to do, and Dan seems pretty content.
Yeah.
Dan, I've never seen upset in my life or even worried.
Yeah. Dan, you are pretty even keel.
Yeah, it's my job.
What do you say?
He said it's his job.
It is his job.
Yeah, Dan
Keep
and
Greg calm.
I are the rocks of this ship.
Well, you don't want to rock a ship. That's a good thing. They don't like big heavy
It's time to
boulders.
set out to sea. Load it up with rocks. You know how boats work.
Yeah, man, rock it up.
Yeah. Dan, can we have mic? Sorry, we have to do a live mic check.
A live mic. Check.
Yeah.
Greg.
That sounds pretty good.
Okay.
Anthony, there you go.
Man, where do I begin?
Begin, where do you end? That's what I've been asking myself. How does this end for him? Let me-
I gotta take my sweatshirt off, man.
Yeah, it's very hot in here. I like it hot in here.
I
It's
know.
all these goddamn wires.
Am I?
Yeah.
Here, you take yours because I'm gonna take my shirt off then.
That was
After
fine.
you take yours, I just don't want to be off mic.
Oh yeah, do whatever. Yeah, I think these wires emit heat. I think
Yeah.
you're right because they have electricity flowing through them.
Everyone knows electricity is hot.
Yeah, man.
So happy to have Sam Evans on the podcast.
Yeah,
We haven't
of
even
course.
introduced him.
Hey.
Well, it's been a while. I think everybody knows Sam's voice.
Sorry, I didn't let you guys I just jumped right in, but I felt.
What do you mean let us introduce you? We haven't introduced even the podcast yet.
Well, you said episode
They
69.
know
or whatever.
what's happening.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you for coming, Sam. You could hear him on his podcast.
Up your butt
Yeah.
Yeah.
and around the corner.
I was going to say something insulting.
Say it.
Something about
Well, Sam.
two stupid giraffes, the tattoo.
you got excited.
Oh,
You
man.
forget.
On his podcast, two stupid giraffes.
Look at this guy's dumb fucking tattoos.
Show the camera. Show the camera. You're stupid. No, I actually love it.
Even my cool ass.
Who was the first?
Tattoo.
Who did you make? Who was that other one you're kissing? Is it your mom?
Probably. I don't know.
Who did you
Maybe
draft?
my dad. I kissed my dad. Did you guys kiss
On the
your parents
lips?
on the lips?
Yeah, I go to the graveyard and
yeah.
kneel down and pucker up to that stone slab.
Dude, I didn't know rocks could give you herpes. Is that where you get the? Load her up. Hey Dan H, can I have my coffee to your left?
Dan H. Dude, Proman's not here. You have to call him Dan H.
Well, I gotta make sure. Yeah.
I also like that you called Dan Courageous Dan before, and also Perlman was Ugly Dan. There's a lot of Dan adjective, a wide spectrum of
Dan's a
You're
Dan's
either
a very
ugly
satisfying
or
name.
courageous.
To put something in front of.
That's true.
I just give people nicknames every day because all I want is a nickname,
Yeah.
and no one will ever give me one that's good.
What do you mean?
Hello,
This
Greg.
guy.
I used to be G Sauce.
G-Sauce?
All
You know when you move towns and then they forget your old, they don't, the new people don't know
Yeah,
your
they
nickname?
don't forget it.
And I
They
can't
never do it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I can't be like, hey, well, you can call me G-Sauce. People go, I'm not calling you G-Sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they think it's you trying to give it, and you're
Yeah.
like, no, I had this. I'm
Nope.
just trying to share it with you.
Hey, yes, I'm just trying to share. That's what people call me G-Sauce.
You would push that one in high school?
I didn't push it. That's what I became.
You were. I remember.
How do you not remember me being
No, I
my first AOL
remember.
screen name?
Yes,
First
G sauce XXXX, right?
Wow, you actually remember my AOL screen name?
Four
Yeah.
X's?
3 X's.
Bunch of X's.
But
Yeah,
that's
man.
X.
Yeah, it was
That
G-Sauce.
just makes it sound like a
At
sports
that
guy.
time, I
Before
remember anything with XXX.
It was not before porn. Porn has been around a long time.
You said that? Oh, you were before porn. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, but I guess it was before I realized about porn. It was
Oh,
first
sure.
straight edge. And then I noticed all the other straight edge
Oh,
kids
right.
started taking their nicknames. It was X, G-Sauce X is what
Man.
you should have did.
I'll
Sure,
say
I'm
this
not
about
sure.
the straight edge community.
Uh-huh.
They thought that they were going to outrank porno at one point. I mean, these people were lunatics.
Dude, you are right below porno and poison. That is
Yeah,
not gonna,
yeah.
Yeah,
you are
isn't that
not-
like old timey booze jokes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even
Yeah.
that.
Mm. Well, you look good today.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
I feel not great.
Why do you feel not great?
Well, I've just been eating like dog shit lately. I'm gaining weight. I don't feel great about my body.
You should always feel great about your body. That's one thing I always say about him. And ask Anthony about this. I always go, what a body on Sam, huh?
Yeah, he
What a body.
does bring it up too much.
Some people talk about their opening jokes. I talk about the opening body. You get on stage and I
Yeah.
go, woo! I want to have like a dog. I become like a. You ever seen The Mask with Jim Carrey? And he physically transforms
The
into a
howling
wolf.
wolf. Yeah.
That is
The
what I
moon.
become. Yeah. Every time I see you,
Ah.
I get
What happens to you?
things tingling. My feet tingle. My
Keep
feet
going.
tingle. My chest feels like time slows down.
Is there tightness?
There's a tightness. There's a heaviness. There's my skin gets sweaty,
Clammy.
clammy.
Yeah.
I can't look you in the eyes for more than 3 seconds without feeling ashamed of everything I've done in the past. Looking at you is judgment on myself.
Do you hear music?
I hear music.
What kind of
I
music?
do.
Yes.
I hear Edgar Allan Poe's The Whisperer.
Yep, that
The poem.
great musician, Edgar Allan Poe.
He did the song.
Did he?
That's
That
true.
was before audio recording.
Oh,
Songs
okay.
songs of words.
Yeah.
Right.
Everyone-
Harold, give me a little snippet of that.
It's he's coming for you. He's coming for your love. He's coming for you. He's coming for your love. A lot of that.
That is an Edgar Allan Poe song,
Yeah.
and it was called what again?
It's called The Whisperer.
Okay.
And that was before his other one, which was Pussy Talk.
Oh, that's good.
Right?
I think for sure. I
Yeah,
think I speak for
obviously.
Anthony when I say we got it.
You talking to me? You talking to me, pussy? You talking to me? You talking to me, pussy? But he spells it P-U-S giant C, like Pussy Coraluzzo.
See, I can really see
What?
where Two Live Crew takes a couple cues from Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah, man.
They don't
Is
know.
that the only 2 songs he had though?
He's got 5 albums.
Okay, maybe a little more.
A little more.
Yeah.
Downton Crappy. That was
Okay.
another one.
Sure.
That was these old rich bitches and their rich bitch attitude. Old bitches attitude. There's a lot of that. I don't remember all of it because I'm not a big fan.
Yeah.
But that's the songs I hear whenever I see.
Yeah, that's
Sam
what
on
goes through
stage.
your mind.
Crap.
Now,
Wow, I must have a pretty good body then. I feel pretty
Rockin' Bob. Look at those arms. Show us your arms. Give us a muscle. No, don't show us that tattoo. Here's why I don't like that tattoo. Because it makes me think that's about a woman.
It's not.
Yeah, it's not about me. Could it be us? Can we get a tattoo that's Greg and Sam?
100%. That's
What?
why it's a giraffe. It's supposed to stand for Greg.
now, most cartoons, Bugs Bunny,
Yeah.
they'll see a person, and all of a sudden it's a turkey, like,
Yeah, yeah.
What do you, when you look in Sam's
Yeah,
eyes,
yeah.
what kind? Is he transforming to anything?
Absolutely. It is a Caucasian shaft with a giant red penis that is throbbing and singing songs.
Wait, okay, so take me a Caucasian shaft with a giant red penis.
Yeah.
So it's like a penis shaft with a penis shooting off of the shaft?
No, it's just a penis, but the head of it is so red.
Sure.
It's insane. It's like pulsating, and it looks like a villain from a Metroid game. Like you gotta
At the end,
you gotta kill
where
this
you've
thing.
shot him a couple times and it's like he's pissed off.
Yeah. That's before he's gonna do his mega move.
Yeah.
So what happens with this big Caucasian shaft with a striking red top?
It starts telling jokes, and I go, "Why is this kid telling jokes? This is crazy."
And
then
that's
I
when I
remember,
started my set.
that's Sam.
Oh,
Sam.
okay.
Ruin it.
And then everybody get the chicken leg because I'm a Caroline's. It's usually a Caroline's, so they give you a good chicken leg.
Yeah,
Anthony, let's get into something you brought.
sure, man.
Want to do Anthony's corner?
Not now.
Oh!
I wanted to do it later. I don't know where my.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
Boy,
we
babe.
should do it. Not now, but
okay.
sometime soon because my phone will die.
Sure.
Not just yet. I don't know. I'm feeling very easy.
Sure.
I
What
feel
else do we
really
have?
crazy,
What else?
man.
What else do we have?
I didn't come with a segment prepared, you guys. That's
I have one. Oh, I do have one. I have a segment prepared.
Oh,
If somebody wants to hit the bell, you can ring me back.
Oh.
Okay. I keep forgetting.
Oh, fuck, I forgot, man.
Yeah, I have a segment. This is a game. You guys want to play this game?
Yep.
100%.
All right. It's called Back Off or Whack Off.
Oh, yeah, you were saying that.
Yeah,
That's right.
It's a very
That's
exciting
right.
game. Now to buzz in, you have to this part I didn't think about. You have to do a rhyming word about an organ in your body. You have to rhyme about an organ.
Okay.
Okay. Just
Like 2 lines.
2 lines
Gotcha.
about an organ, any kind of organ. Okay. Now get back off and whack off. I think you'll figure it out. What would you do in this situation? Do you back off
That's fun.
or do you whack off? Right?
Yeah.
So I'll give you one tester.
Can I tell you?
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
already aging well.
Yeah. Pornography. Do you back off?
And now I gotta
Whack
say a
off.
thing about my body,
Do
right?
we bring in or
Yeah,
do we
bring
just
it. I
start
think-
rhyming?
Well, if you ring, there'll be a problem.
That's true.
But whatever.
If
Okay.
you ring, he's gotta change
Well,
personalities.
we just jump into an
Yeah,
organ.
just-
Yes,
You
I think
say
you just
buzz.
jump into an organ rhyme.
And so pornography, you would whack off. Okay, that was an easy one.
Sure.
That's right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
I woke up this morning, my penis, I've had small underwear. I have a couple pairs of underwear that are they're like European cut. And so what happens,
What are you doing?
it's rhyming.
When does the rhyme
It's gonna happen, man.
Also,
You
I
can't-
didn't ask a question yet.
Oh, really? I thought you said pornography.
No, that was a test. That was a test. And I said, you
Also,
whack off.
also, yours is like a journal entry. I woke up. My penis. Let's just get started. How was it staying?
I'll give you a hint on how to do this. Although, do whatever you want to do. But if you'd like to know how it's supposed to be done, journey away as far as you'd like to go. But my heart will fart.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh.
But you could do anything in any way you want. But you get gone so far into a sentence that I didn't see a rhyme coming in anytime soon.
It's crazy because you like hip hop.
Yes.
I was gonna get there.
Okay. All right.
So,
So let me do a question first.
Okay.
And then you guys will buzz in with a rhyme.
all right.
Okay. So a beautiful woman in your mind.
Yes, I have one.
My spleen is mean.
Great. See?
Nailed
I
it.
got my okay. So I guess you're having issues with your spleen.
Yeah.
All right, because I'm going to give you information about.
No, yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Oh, okay.
Also,
Yeah,
the rules here, they're not strict.
I get that, man.
You know, I'm here. Here's
no
what I'm
gun
here
in
for.
my head. I understand that.
I'm here for laughs.
Yes.
I'm here for a good time.
You know what? I think we could use a couple windows in this room.
You want me to get a hammer?
Oh
Is that what you want me to do?
No, I'm saying.
I can't handle these goddamn cameras. You want me to start bricking walls over?
No, I think maybe a fake window or something.
You could get a skylight,
Some-
and that would help with the
Yes.
drone cam.
Oh,
So it
fucking
could be out.
skylight.
Yeah.
No, I mean, look, I hate to disagree, but I just think that I want this to be as compact as possible with the drone.
You want to hook this up to your hat?
Oh, that'd be really fun.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I just want that situation.
Well, I can screw this webcam into your hat, but then you just can't go. It's wired to this computer.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna look. I think the people are gonna come through on this in terms of funding, but GoPro
Next week,
Yeah,
yes, sure, GoPro. But also next week, I'm gonna have the camera hat you set up.
that's great. All right. So
Can Evan do his answer? That's
Sam.
disappointing. Who? Sam Evans.
Yes.
I like to call him by his last name.
Oh.
What?
Whack off. It's a pretty easy one.
Pretty. Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Now, why do
Oh,
you whack
my
off? Why do you whack off?
I like a beautiful lady in my mind.
What kind of lady? What kind of lady?
She is a woman from the Lane Bryant catalog. Thicker woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. You like a thicker woman.
I like all kinds.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Don't
I like women with penises.
Oh, sure. Definitely all kinds.
Yeah.
That
I like
encompasses
Yeah, man.
all the women.
It's the end of the road.
I like them thin. I like them heavy. I like them penis.
All right. Question 2.
That was. Are all these equal value? Because that seemed like a really easy one.
They're all equal value, and I'm keeping score in my mind.
Okay. Okay.
You can keep score at home.
But I am up. I'm ahead.
You're up, but also, you can also, for respect, you can say what you would do, Anthony.
Daisy Fuentes. That's what I was thinking
Daisy
about.
Fuentes.
Yes. I love Daisy Fuentes.
Refresh my memory. Who's Daisy?
Daisy Fuentes was a very curvy Latin woman from the 90s
That's right.
who dated Luis Miguel for a little bit.
Yeah.
Friend of the family.
You know who she's married to? For 3 points.
Andy Garcia?
I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
Do you really know?
Yes.
Okay.
He is always at home, right here, waiting for you.
Oh, Brian. No, I don't know.
Brian.
Richard Marks.
Richard
Oh,
Marx.
Fuentes is
that's
married to
crazy,
Richard
man.
Marks. Yes.
That's nuts.
Dan, can I ask you a favor? Can you
Looking
Google
at-
that? He's
Yeah.
already on it.
Hold on.
He's already on it, ladies and gentlemen.
Now,
His phone was open.
what? Because when she was younger,
Yeah.
Richard Marx.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Says it's good.
Maybe
You know who's
Richard
always
Marx
right
is
here
the guy.
waiting.
Richard Dan Harmon. Richard Dan Harmon. That's your new nickname. Richard Dan Harmon. Keep it going, ladies and gentlemen, for Richard Dan Harmon.
All right.
Yes, and what were you saying about Daisy Fuentes, Tony Baloney?
I was saying that I think she probably had saw him when she was younger, and that's when you get most of the Ghiblies. So then you know what I
yes.
mean? So then
She meets him when
yeah,
she's
she
older.
meets him when she's older, and those things are still there.
Those Ghiblies
Those
are
Ghiblies stay.
written
Yeah.
in concrete in
Yeah,
your soul.
yeah.
To this day,
They grab on.
to this day, if I ran into Cyndi Lauper singing time after time,
Uh-huh.
I don't want to be crass,
Sure.
but I would dive into that love off the top of the highest board.
Let's talk about an
Triple
early. What was an early Ghibli for you? Anthony said
Music wise or
Daisy.
women?
Woman-wise. Anthony said Daisy Fuentes. What was an early Ghibli?
I can give you my first ever Ghibli. No one's gonna know this, so it's too much of a deep pull.
That's okay.
It's what's her name? It was from this movie called The Legend of Billie Jean. It was Christian Slater's sister. She was the lead in it.
Yeah.
Helen Slater. She had like this short punk rock hair. My God, to this day, I get weak. Oh, I'm weak right now.
See it. See it.
My heart hurts. Richard Dan.
Yeah.
Richard Dan Harmon.
Richard Dan Harmon. God, I really fucked that up. Courageous Dan. Anyway, that's her. That's my girl. Do a Google search if you want, people.
Yeah.
What about you, Anthony?
Well, Daisy Fuentes,
Oh, you
Carmen
already said
Electra.
Oh, I meant to say, what about you?
Do you remember the scene in True Lies, the movie True Lies, where
Oh,
Jamie
yeah,
Lee
yeah.
Curtis dances in her underwear?
Yeah.
that's great.
That was a big.
Really?
That was a huge
Yeah.
Ghibli.
That's a good Ghibli.
Yeah.
That's a huge
one.
one for me. I taped that movie and
Those are
really just that
moments.
scene.
You come online as a man.
Yes. Full sisters are good.
All right, next question.
All right.
Next question. My wife,
Yes.
do you
Fucking Craig. Greg, whack off.
Or do
Jesus
you
Christ,
back off?
man.
Hey, the quizzes are hard. All right.
All right, this
I'm not- these are not all off.
is a very easy one for me. Man.
I'm not messing. This is my intestine.
Perfect. Good. Go ahead.
Back off, man.
You're backing off.
Back off.
Even in your own private time.
Back off. 100%.
All
Yes.
right. Okay. Any answer is acceptable.
Same.
You
Yeah.
also back off?
Yes.
Have you ever masturbated to my wife?
I've never.
Never.
I've never.
Have you ever thought about her sexually?
Yes.
Really?
Of course.
All right.
But the buck stops there.
The buck stops to come
Because
in.
you know what I mean? Like,
So what was it? She came in wearing a little something, a little something less in the apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Humans talking about human
Yeah.
things.
you know what? And then that's a great moment. I had a great
Yeah.
moment.
Tina!
I had a great moment.
No.
No, Greg, if you do that, I think it devolves into sexual harassment.
It devolves into the four of us.
Stop it.
Partying.
Stop it.
Partying. Just kidding.
Um,
I have to stop with my Asian
You know.
jokes, by the way. Anyway, moving on. I have to move on. They're just easy. They're easy, and sometimes I go for the easy shot,
yeah.
you know, just to get a rise out of you guys. But I'm over it. So good. So you're both awarded 5 points because I be honest, I like both answers. I like the fact that you respected me enough to go, I'm not going to say that,
Sure.
but I like Anthony's honesty.
Sure.
I love it in the heat of the moment.
Yeah.
He said, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth. I have thought sexually about your wife. And I got to be honest, I got a little ghibli action. I feel a little extra. Right now.
Somewhere back off the whack off would be called
Yeah.
give Greg the
Yeah,
Giblet.
man. I think it's all about giving Greg some giblets. He did this. He knew Tina was going to be home. He did this. So
Tina, you're home?
Yeah.
No, this is terrible.
this man has reached the end of his rope in terms of what can get him hard anymore. And it's gone outside the realm of porn.
Not
And
much.
it has to be recorded.
pulled us into your weird world of exhibitionism.
I like to call I am what they like to call as a last man standing homosexual. I am not gay in the way I was born. I am gay in the way as they are the last thing on earth I can grab. I have tasted I've masturbated every type of woman,
Right.
and now we're over it.
Mm.
You gotta try new things.
Would you say that's similar to prison gay, right?
Probably. Pretty
Not
gay.
because
No, I
they're the
think-
last thing standing, but that they're the last thing there.
Reachable.
Right then. Yeah, they're
Mhm.
reachable. Yeah.
Right. Well, they're the only
But I-
option.
Yes.
But I like to say that I think prison gay sometimes, a lot of times, they'll imagine a woman, whereas I can't imagine a woman that turns me off. I have to imagine exactly what you are and what is happening right now because it's the only thing I haven't run the scenario for in my head. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like to have sex with you,
Sure.
right? I've run that 1,000 times.
Sure.
The only way to keep me erect now is to actually have sex with you
Sure.
and to be in that moment because that moment has never actually happened in my
Sure.
mind. Does that make
Uh-huh.
sense?
Yeah.
It's you see
1,000 times.
over 1,000.
Over 1,000.
So wait. So say that again. So you're saying over 1,000 times you've thought about having sex with Sam.
Every position,
But what's
every
the thing?
submission.
What's it? What's the thing you haven't thought about?
Greg, hold on. Can I do something? real
Yeah.
quick? Greg, whack off or back off my butthole.
Man, I'm gonna be honest.
You gotta do a rhyme.
Give me an organ rhyme.
Oh, you're gonna write it wrong. Okay. I like to think about these though. Yo, quit messing with my intestine because the pest in there is a roach.
That was really good.
Whack off. I gotta whack off you.
Man, what a
I gotta
sexually
say,
honest podcast.
Will,
this is so far.
Will. I gotta be honest here. Can I break the third wall, or should I just keep the joke going?
I think it's the fourth wall.
It's
fourth
the fourth
wall?
wall. Yeah.
Break the third, break the third though, man.
You guys found this way too early. The entire idea behind this podcast was the ending joke was to me to talk about how it's going to
Yeah.
You just jumped right to the punchline, which was a slow build. Now we have to play the game honestly. The whole game was a slow build into me masturbating to you. But you hit the wheel of fortune on the first letter.
Sure.
You know, they turned an H.
Sure.
And you went,
I like to solve.
I like to solve. Holes. That movie Holes.
We didn't even buy a vowel.
No, you went right for it. But let's keep playing, because maybe this will turn into something else.
Yeah, this is fun, man.
I like back off or whack off.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
An angry bear.
All right. So what had happened?
Buzz. Use the buzz.
I'm
Buzz.
doing my rhyme.
Oh, yeah. Say the word buzz, then do the rhyme.
Oh, okay.
That's why I
Okay.
can say
Buzz.
Yes.
So I woke up, and what had happened, as I was saying earlier, where you guys had gotten squirrelier, I'm not done. Was I have this European cut underwear, and there, my penis, I must have had a boner throughout the evening, so seemingly was really rubbing up against the top of the underwear fabric, so it caused a lot of static with the tip of my dick. So once again, I thought that I was sick, maybe some kind of venereal disease, and it's me looking upstairs to going, please, God, why me? Like Nancy Kerrigan. And he was like, come again? And I said, well, maybe that's the problem. I'm coming too much. And he said, well, tell me in more details as such. And I went, well, I was on the road for a couple of days, and you know how crime pays. And I think I was just masturbating at too much of a clip. And he said, yeah, that could be it.
Now, I have one note. Unfortunately, with that rhyme, it wasn't long enough, so I want you to do some more.
No problem.
Yeah.
So here we are.
Oh,
I'm staring at, I'm looking for redness.
Oh, wait, Dan, please stop scratching your eyes out. Sorry, he was...
Once again, I'm looking for redness. So I went on WebMD and it said this. You probably don't have...
It's almost like a challenge to be as little rhyming as possible.
As a listener, you're like, can I count it? Can I count it?
Is it accidentally?
Please and ceiling? All right, we'll try.
It's like a sketch called The Accidental Rapper.
Now, back off or whack off, Anthony. What do you do?
I don't know what the question was.
Bear.
Angry bear.
A live, angry...
I'd whack off, because I don't think anyone's tried it yet.
Keep going. More words.
Yeah, so okay. So now what most people do in a bear attack, you're to do a couple things,
That's what I
right?
did. Don't play horrible.
Right.
Pretend like you're like,
Yeah.
well, we're not here to eat me. We're here to fuck.
Yeah,
And the
man.
bear will be
We
like,
do not
The
know.
bear gets awkward. The bear's like, oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't see you that way.
And so,
I just saw you as food.
ooh.
I'm sorry that you misinterpreted this.
First time I see a bear do this.
I was really...
I'm married, man.
I'm literally protecting my young. Literally, that's why they're here.
I can't be thinking about this. I got a bear wife.
Oh, this ain't the kind of honey I want.
Just covers a little bear's eyes. What's a little bear baby there, bear? Cub.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now, this brings up a really great point. Anthony, you are trying to, if a bear's married and he's got kids at home,
Yes.
how are you seducing this bear? What do you
What do
offer?
you mean? I drop it.
You drop it.
I drop it and
Drop
start.
specifics.
I drop it and start stroking.
Stroking your penis.
Yes.
Is that it? Or do you have other stuff?
I'm looking them dead in the eye.
Dead in the eye.
Obviously, but that's all they always got to do.
Are you saying anything?
Yes.
What are you saying?
I love this. I love this because of you.
I love this.
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah. The logic being exactly that some people play dead, or you make yourself very big and you make a noise. But no one has tried this, and or if the bear does eat you, you might as well be coming.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know,
Go out the way you want to go out.
go out the way you came in,
What
Yeah.
exciting-
covered in ejaculate.
You ever do that? The doctor tell most doctors with little babies they masturbate onto the baby coming out. He's crowning, I'm coming.
If you don't think there was a culture years and years ago that did that,
Yeah.
you're nuts. And I wouldn't even say years ago. I bet you could go to the forests in Brazil and find a group that's doing it right now.
Hey, and if there's not one from the past, there's definitely one in the future. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who were you to say?
Yeah, sure. Like
It'll
that.
come back around.
I'm sorry. What was that sent? Oh, that's what you're saying. So it's a trend.
No, what I'm saying is that there's infinite amount of time left in the universe. So at some point,
Oh, I
every
see.
combination of things is going to
That's
happen.
Yeah.
So that
So
combination
coming on barely born or being born babies
yes.
is for sure happening.
At some point on some Earth,
Yeah.
that will definitely happen.
Yeah.
Anything you can think of will happen.
Yeah,
Now,
sure.
Sam, for the steal, do you whack off or you back off?
But you gotta do a rhyme.
Yeah,
Oh.
he does.
Okay. Let me take it from the school of MC Anthony. So, woke up the other day. Hey, couldn't find my keys. Honestly, and my wife, she was like, man, please. And I just...
It's a banger right here.
And took a seat on the train. And lady looking at me funny. Really, you might say insane. But my butt. Two different kinds of butts.
Great, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, you were pointing, and I was worried. 'Cause
Sure.
I got very distracted. You're pointing to your crotch.
Yeah.
And as we know,
Greg's face went aflame.
Sure.
my eyes fell down.
Yeah.
My face went blank. 100 points to you.
I gotta tell you, you just keep undressing me with your
100
eyes.
points.
It's a lot.
Never been dressed with my eyes. What's your answer?
You said it's an angry bear, right?
It's an angry bear.
Brown bear or black bear?
Which more vicious?
I think brown bear is probably more vicious.
Yeah, because they're not fully committed to black. I get that.
Why would that make them more vicious?
Because they're like, I'll never be what I want to be. Because I'm
Yeah.
a black bear.
Sure.
Yeah, okay, it's a brown bear.
I'm gonna go with Anthony and say whack off.
You're both gonna
Got
whack
to,
off.
man.
Yeah, I'm gonna whack off.
Okay.
100%.
I'm gonna go ahead and award no points. Unfortunately, I believe that if a bear is attacking you, masturbating would literally be the worst thing to do. I get. Look, I'm glad we went through that journey. It's very funny, but in a reality situation, you're gonna get hurt. You're gonna get.
I just don't think that anybody's ever done that, and so I don't know that you can say that.
Yes, exactly.
Sure.
Yeah.
I just, this is like Newton with the apple, man.
Yeah.
I'd like to say that too. I'd like to say, yeah, sure, there's a chance to work. I'm not gonna say that there's not no chance to work, but I'm also gonna say the percentage don't play in your favor
Sure.
of a bear being personally, being okay. But that bear could be very against sexual harassment and be like, I got another one. We got another one. Now I'm eating you. I'm eating you. Maybe the brown bear is a part of the Me Too movement,
Sure.
and he's a vigilante. So yeah, everyone think about what you said.
Sure.
Next question. Is that okay?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's fine.
I was literally taking notes
I'd also
in
like
terms
to
of you
say-
said to think about what I said, so I did.
Yeah.
Good. I'd also like to say that when I wrote that question, because that was what I actually wrote,
Yeah.
I literally went, and I know what Anthony's going to say. He's going to say yes, and I knew exactly why you'd say yes. And I went, I guarantee, and that's how well I know Anthony's mind, because we have similar brains.
Yeah.
And I couldn't figure out what would be funnier to say. I was with it or against it.
Yeah.
think-
Well, just
I
the
think-
image of someone masturbating in the forest while a bear is attacking them was too funny. for
That's
me.
fun. Yeah.
Absolutely the funniest way to go.
Mhm.
The only way, it's already if, hey man, I'm just thinking of stealing a picnic basket and the man is just masturbating on his. Okay. I think I need you guys to bring up. I think I'm falling apart here.
Okay, you want to do Anthony's corner?
Yeah. My energy level is going down. I don't know why.
I think this will pick it
I
up.
think my CPAP machine didn't work last night.
Oh my God. I want to talk to you about CPAP machines.
Dude, after this, I'm gonna let you sleep in my bed. I'm gonna put the machine away.
It doesn't have to be calibrated. Listen,
What? You and I are so similar with our bodies.
I know. All right.
What are the things, like, if you were trying to get Sam into bed, how would you wine and dine him, or what would you
Yeah.
say? How
Is
would
that
you
your
go
trap?
about it?
Are you
Got
like,
it.
oh, you could just try my CPAP.
That's exactly my move.
It only works well if you're naked and your penis is in my mouth.
Man, you guys are like 2 steps ahead of every joke I got today.
How do I do the beats?
Dan H., can I ask a favor of you, old friend?
Sure.
Now, I need you to make a move for me. We're going to have to do something. In that black bin, if you can get your way over there,
Yeah.
there's a wire that has two, it's got like 2 silver things, and then it's got a headphone. There's no way to do it. Never mind, Dan, because I would need the adapter anyway. The beats I'd have to do into the phone, Anthony.
Oh, all right. So maybe I'll just put the music.
Out of that?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you guys can hear in your headphones, right?
No one has headphones with me.
Oh.
Oh, like play it into the.
What? You guys can trade off headphones.
No, I'll just put another headphone set in there.
Oh, all right.
Also, you can hear it. out
Hey, Dan,
the
can you
phone.
unplug? Yeah. You're on top.
Yeah, I guess
Give-
you're right. But I think with the headphones on, that's what you want,
Plug
Make you feel like you're in the booth.
Plug those headphones into this black thing, Anthony, or Dan. See that black thing?
Yep.
Yeah, plug those in into not the. I know you were going to go with the big one too, but clearly didn't fit. And give it to old
Here.
Sam Evans.
Oh,
Take this, and then All right, great. This is gonna be fun, man.
Is it?
I don't know. It's always a toss-up.
I should have prepared this better. If we want to wait 2 seconds, I can set this up to actually
All
pause
right,
the thing.
let's do that.
All right, you would
Hit pause.
No, I can't. We can't pause.
I'm going to keep recording.
Keep everything going. I'm just going to do it real quick.
We'll just keep.
All right. Well,
Let's
this is
keep
good,
going.
man. So, Sam, and
Keep
now
going.
that we have you, tell everybody about the album recording.
Oh man, I'm good.
Yeah.
If you're in, I'm going to be recording my first comedy album in the Cincinnati area the week before Halloween, October 24th to the 27th.
That's a perfect time
Yes.
because, people are excited about Halloween.
It's
So,
spooky, but
yeah.
still fun.
right. Well, they're excited. So some of that residual Halloween excitement that I think they're going to bring to the table.
Yeah.
And that's what we want.
I've been called America's spookiest.
Yeah. So, where are you doing it at? What time?
Uh,
What kind of people do you want there?
Go Bananas Comedy Club in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Mhm.
Thursday through Sunday. What kind of people do I want there?
Cheerful.
Cheerful,
Tall. Which kinds?
tall, rich. Yeah. I perform for the exclusively rich. I want only the wealthiest people around me. I'm disgusted by poverty. That's the knock on me.
Now, are you telling anyone to wear specific things?
Yeah.
Because sometimes, like, someone will do a special or an album recording, and they'll be like, everybody has to be in a tuxedo.
Yeah.
They do have that kind of. Is there a dress code for the evening?
There is a dress code for the evening. It is because it's Halloween. Here is what I want. What's the spookiest thing that you could ever see in the world, Anthony?
I used to do this, and I don't know if this counts as spooky,
Okay.
but I used to do a thing when I was an early teen, and to stop me from ejaculating so quickly,
Sure.
I would think about my great-grandmother pouring strawberries down her naked body. Now, once again, I don't know if that counts in the category of spooky, but that is what I would think about.
And 100% that is the costume that I want people to show up in. I want, and not a grandma, Anthony's grandma.
My great-grandmother.
Great-grandmother. Pouring strawberries
She
down
would
her
just
naked
keep pouring strawberries down her
It's
body.
crazy that you wanted. Can we dissect this?
I'd love to.
It's crazy that you just couldn't think about your naked great grandma. You had to up the ante with her being sexual and fetishistic.
Yeah, well, I come so fast.
Yeah, if I think about just my naked grandma, there's cum everywhere.
I've been likened to Usain Bolt. So just my great grandmother enough was not doing the trick. So
Sure.
I had to she had to walk on down to the grocery store and get a fresh patch.
Sure.
And she would do a hip thing too. I had to incorporate that as the strawberries got to a point where that wasn't doing enough. She would do a hip thing and enticing finger wave.
Oh man.
But this has nothing to do with your album recording.
No, that's how I want people to dress.
Oh, all right.
want
That's what you said.
Everyone to show up in an old naked lady costume, pouring strawberries, strutting sexily down the aisle.
And he said,
Yeah.
This is really the ultimate back off or whack off, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I wish that we had done one of these before. Back off or whack off for your naked great grandmother.
No good. All right. One quick thing. Sam, did you bring headphones with you?
Yeah, I did.
Bluetooth, right?
No, they're not Bluetooth.
I
Really?
have headphones.
Where are they?
They're
Do you have them? Could I have them?
I also
You
have.
need headphones to hear the beat. But we're
No,
so
I don't
close.
need headphones to hear the
You
beat.
do need headphones.
But I'm not rhyming. I am
Yeah.
strictly judging.
And trust me, you're gonna want these.
Oh, yeah, that's true, man. I'll get my headphones, too.
No, you have headphones.
I don't.
We only need one more set of headphones.
Oh, you're saying there are headphones
Sure,
in
yeah.
the apartment.
Oh, those.
everybody's got it.
So I
Yes,
have these.
yes.
Plug those in.
Yes.
Me?
Yeah, they're all plugged in. Everything's plugged in.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
And then Anthony here, plug this in. Sorry, podcast listeners. A lot of people you'd like to do setup before the
This
podcast.
is good. It builds enticement.
Dan, we're all good, man. We're all set, good to go.
You
Thank you,
wouldn't
man.
have gotten that
Sorry
good
about
part
that.
about Anthony's.
Hey, could you shut that door? I apologize. 'Cause my wife is going to take a shower at some point. And I know how horny Anthony gets.
that's,
My
not,
wife now.
that's not fair.
Man, what a trap.
So what happens now?
What happens now is
This hasn't started charging, though. Is that a thing? Should it be charging?
no.
Oh, all right.
Charging.
No.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
No.
No, it's just plugged in. That's just
it doesn't matter.
Do your
It's not
headphones
charging.
usually charge? your phone?
No.
Because that's what this is.
I
I'm explaining to you in a very condescending way.
picked
Do you
it
have
up.
phones?
And I picked it up and I chose to ignore it.
I can be very condescending sometimes as a joke, and I don't think it often comes off as a joke because I kind of mean it.
I know. And
That's the whole point, right?
yes, what I do in that situation is I simply become a bigger man. And I just ignore it.
It's the only time he's ever been
Greg, you missed a really good.
Shut the fuck up, Greg.
Oh, I don't like that.
I'm clearly kidding.
I took it for real.
Oh boy, that was 100,000% joke.
You missed a really good back off or whack off, by the way.
Oh, what was I? heard a little bit of it.
Okay, back off or whack off.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony's naked great grandmother pouring strawberries down herself, her naked body, and strutting sexily as she does it.
You have painted me into a corner.
Yeah.
I thought I knew where this
There
would
is
go.
but no escape for me now because I have never done that before. So it may be one of my last man standing options.
Yeah,
Sure.
you might
I
want
would have to back off just for the challenge.
Sure.
I meant to say whack off. I'd have
Yeah.
to whack off
Yeah.
just for the challenge.
Yeah, you can't back off.
No, nothing like that. When LeBron James sees a 400-foot hoop, he says, I got to take this shot. I
What?
got to know if I'm the best.
Wait, 400 feet.
A hoop that is 400 feet in the air.
Oh, okay.
He's going to say, I'm going to need to try to take this.
Sure.
he always uses LeBron James
Yeah.
as a reference in everything. This man knows zero about basketball, but is quick to use LeBron James to relate to everything.
Yes. Like LeBron James with 100 fouls a game. He'll say, I can get one more.
All right.
Yeah.
So I got a great Anthony's Corner for this week. As you know,
Uh-huh.
I have been watching this series on Netflix. What's up?
I hate to say this.
What?
Can we just do one thing before we go?
Yeah, sure.
I have to do a shout out.
Okay.
First of all, we have to give a big shout out to Chris SOS for
Yes.
giving us these beats. He is SOSX Beats on Instagram. Let me get that. So he sent us some beats. So please follow him. Let me just give you that real name on that. It's SOSX Beats, B-A-T-Z. He's the best. He's got all kinds of great beats. Also, I have to shout out to Celia La Puerta. La Puerta or La Puerta. I like to say La Puerta. It's probably La Puerta. Your boy Wyatt Rosenberger, man. He love you, man. He love you. He love you.
That's great.
He love you. Celia, we love you too. We love
Congrats,
you.
Celia.
Sorry for all the
No, it's fun.
very
Can't-
dad.
I don't think I can. Oh wait, I can't hear you in these headphones.
You can't hear me?
Is that wrong?
What is that plugged into?
I don't know.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
That's with the volume, man. Which one of them is it?
That guy.
This one?
Yeah.
How about now? How about now? How about now?
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Can you crank me up?
It's only worked the exact same way since I bought this thing 6 years ago.
That's great.
I don't know. I've never used the headphone component.
In
of it.
defiance of all of my purchases.
No, that's not it. For the good of the podcast, I
Yeah.
don't because I'm
You
more
should-
natural.
You should do one on and one off. Like that's what Jim Norton does.
Fun.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Okay.
I think some people like that.
All right.
Like
yeah,
you're
let's try
a DJ in Europe.
Yeah.
Like a,
that.
I like full on, and I like to stare at myself in the camera.
I know.
I don't even want to be in this world. I want to fully imagine I'm a television star.
You do.
so you've been watching.
So, right, like as I was saying, I have been watching the great Netflix series Rhythm and Flow
Wow.
with T.I. and Chance the Rapper and Cardi B as the judges. And what they've been doing is they're going around the country and they're trying to find the next great rap superstar. So they've held auditions in Los Angeles, in New York, in Atlanta, and Chicago. And, as you know, I am close friends with T.I. because we share a military ammunition provider.
So very well known.
So
Very well known. Lockheed Martin's Anthony's father.
we have a mutual friend in Lockheed and Martin, so that's how we've become close over the years. So T.I. said, he said to me, if there was anybody, if he was looking for talent, he was like, I gotta find it wherever I can find it. So he's trying to find it on the podcast. So we're gonna try. And I said, I have two great MCs. my boy Greg, and my boy Sam.
Nice.
Yeah.
And we're here.
And you guys are obviously here. So
T.I.
Ti,
dresses very nice in the show. By the way, I've seen a few episodes.
he does, and that is the way I'm gonna start dressing. A black turtleneck, gold chain, and it's a vaguely Navajo sweatshirt. Of
Yes.
sorts. Anyway, so Ti could not be here. He wanted to be here. So
He could not.
He
He wanted to.
I definitely wanted to. He couldn't get a flight out. Apparently, there has been some inclement weather coming out of wherever he's flying out. So, but his brother is here.
Yeah.
And his brother sounds sort of like him. And his brother is white. So if anyone wants to put a knock on us or me specifically,
Nope, this guy's white.
this is a racial voice. This guy is white. His name is IT.
Yes.
This is T.I.'s brother. So he's here to judge you guys in your rap music.
You can't claim race on everything. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You know, if I'm doing an Asian voice,
Yes.
I'm white, so that's my voice.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Does
Totally.
that make sense?
100%.
So that's
I
how we
think
look
it
at it
makes
now.
sense. All right. So let's have him come in.
Hello. He's here. Here he is.
Oh, hi, IT.
What's up with you now?
Oh.
I love that you could have just started like this and said, I'm T.I.'s brother IT, and we would have been done. But you did this. I love it. Good to meet you, to IT.
Appreciate you.
Do you work in information technology, or?
No, yes.
Oh, you do?
I've forgotten. I will be down at the Geek Squad.
Oh, doing the Geek Squad.
I'll go to the Geek Squad and do
Wait, you work at the Geek Squad in Louisville, Kentucky?
Yes, sir.
What sort of schooling did you go to get into IT?
Oh, for 3 years, technical college. Redwood Bad School.
So what are you here for, pal?
I'm here talking about
Wait, you run that back for us.
I'm a jet lag. I'm a jet lag. I'm affecting my mumble mouth. I'll be here on my half of my brother. My brother. My brother said y'all two can rap. Yeah, we can. So I'll get now. Spit that shit on me. What's up?
I'm completely lost. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh damn.
IT, explain to me why you're here and what you want to do. And I gotta be honest, you're gonna have to enunciate a little bit.
I'm gonna have my brother.
On behalf of your brother.
I'm gonna have my brother judge y'all
Oh,
trying to
yeah.
find the next rap superstar. I'm gonna have for him to try. Yeah, my brother said that y'all got some talent on your side. So let's go see if y'all can't cut the mustard.
Pause. Can I pause real quick?
It's y'all show.
I want to say something. I watched half of an episode of the show Anthony's talking about,
Yeah.
and the only part I saw was T.I. going, y'all can't cut the mustard. And I went, cut the mustard is the most insane thing I've ever heard. You don't cut mustard? And I was literally going to write a joke about it. That is insane. Is he saying it that much, or did we just only see the same episode?
My brother would like to say that and rub off on me. He go and say around the house, y'all can't cut the mustard. Well, y'all be out with the kitchen.
Yeah, he said that.
Yeah, I know he does.
Doesn't make no sense.
It's quite
You
annoying.
won't be out with the kids.
When we out with the kitchen. Motherfucker, how many condiments you got?
I got like 3.
Well, you know what I mean?
I don't know. I talk like that.
It's
hard.
You be saying something like that. Well, if you can't run for broke with the mayonnaise,
Yeah.
what kind of sandwich you gonna have?
You know, you're going to have some fun, and then y'all got to run with some sweet onion. You know that.
That's funny now. Okay, now we'll do one more.
Okay, all right.
You can't buy the sour cream and onion potato chips from the deli. Then what you gonna get that day?
Wait, run it back, old man.
You can just get barbecue chips.
Real quick.
I guess you could.
Or another chip option.
I guess that is another option.
All right, just letting you know, Greg had to leave. It's me, Oscar De La Hoya. I'm just sitting in for Greg.
Sounds good. Famous boxing legend Oscar De La Hoya.
Hoya. Boya.
This is huge. This is
So now it looked like Oscar De La Hoya and I are gonna be judging you.
oh no.
And seeing if you alone, then it going to Los Angeles to start a booming rap career.
Can I buzz in real quick?
Buzz in, man.
I'd also like to be judged, and hell, I think you should be judged too.
Sounds good
Let's
to
do
me.
round table judgment.
My love,
Uh-oh, Sam left for a moment.
Let's do a bunch of judgment.
It's me.
Timothy Jernigan.
Timothy Jernigan.
Old Timothy Jernigan.
Appreciate you, Timothy.
I'll be judging you while you're judging
We
me.
be all judging together.
I'm
This
saying
guy,
it's a round table of judgment.
round table of judgment.
6 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock, all around the
Tick
clock.
tock, tick tock, go to clock.
Everywhere.
Judge it.
Yeah.
You don't judge it anything.
Yeah.
Oh, look,
This like
I'll
when you-
judge.
Now, man, you tell us what you do before. What you be doing
Who
before?
you judging me?
If you can't take the heat, maybe you're not even in the kitchen.
Yes, sir. You could be in the living room for that matter.
Y'all can't take the heat. Walk into the kitchen. I got an air conditioner. This ain't 1973.
Absolutely.
I've got a full AC unit the whole house.
Oh man, make that shit cooler than a bitch.
Cool it is. Chill down.
Let you
My
let
wife-
it down, man.
Y'all can't
Yep.
take the heat. You can be in my kitchen. My wife complained for like 7 years.
For sure.
Being like, I'm cooking and it's too hot. You better get me a Frigidaire.
For sure.
I done got it one.
Y'all ever seen that movie Universal Soldier? Oh, with that Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oh, I like that movie.
Motherfucker swimming in ice cubes to take a bath.
Yeah, damn.
That's what I'm talking
I
about.
like them roundhouse kicks.
I don't see how a Patreon episode ain't gonna be these three men for 1 full hour.
100%. I think we can all agree.
Might be right there.
Might be right there. Where you from? The South?
I live in Louisville, Kentucky.
I appreciate that you were gonna do a judgment thing, but maybe we should just talk a little bit.
Let's air it out,
For a
man.
little while.
Air it out.
Air it out.
Where are you from?
Where am I from?
Yeah.
Man, that's hard for me to pin down. I'm a Rose man.
I understand.
My mother had gave birth to me on the back of an 18-wheeler flatback.
That
Hey.
sounds familiar.
That's
Crossing
a road, baby.
what's that state that got 3 states? All that they all touch. They all touch.
Well,
All borders touch.
California.
Nope. Yes. There's a real fact.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I look at the oceans and the states themselves.
Yeah, well, like a state of being, like live with.
That's
Or
not
even
even
a
okay.
state
Nah,
of
that's a
mind.
double state, bro. Nah, bro. I look at the ocean as a state, as a Neptune rule that land.
Yeah. That's why I say I'm from
Yo.
Pacific.
Yeah,
That's
man,
where
you
I'm
can be from Pacific.
I'm from Pacific.
That's in Neptune's jurisdiction.
My father was a cloud. My mother is some algae.
That's the Timothy story.
Yeah.
Now you can't take his story from him. That's Timothy's story.
That's mine, man.
Yo, where you from? I'm from the land of Namorita,
Oh,
daughter of the great Atlantean king Namor.
100%.
Handed down
Uh-huh.
age to age. That's where I am from.
Yes. You the king of the sea.
I am a steward of the standing queen, land of the sea, Namorita. I of the guild people.
Now can I ask you this?
Yeah,
Okay, now you got that crown on. You king of the sea.
I am the steward,
Oh,
a stand-in for the queen
My bad.
Namorita.
My bad.
All right, I just want to make sure
Now
you
that
straight.
crown you wear on your head.
Mhm.
It gets soggy.
Oh, yeah, they say heavy is the head that bores the crown. I say soggy is the head that bores the wet crown of her queen Namorita.
Yeah. Now how long you been with Namorita?
I've been stewarding for her over 15 fortnights.
1540 ounce.
15, that is, I
That's
think about
a kinda-
17 weeks.
That's a water language. What
It's,
does that mean in the air language?
I'm going to be honest, that's not water language. I don't want to be too good. That's a language I done made up with a few of my friends.
Okay.
We do like a cool thing.
What y'all be doing?
We give different things different names.
Now, you gave me one example. Give me another one, maybe followed by a third.
Steaks and steaks.
What's that about?
We change the definition. For you, you say, I like to eat this steak, but this man over here, Juggy Man, might say, no, the steaks is high. What we do is we just switch the spelling.
Mm-hmm.
So it's so funny.
That's why I say grill me up a STAKES. Very hungry.
And wait, spell that again?
STA.
That's
I'm sorry. I get
Oh,
lost.
steaks. You really want to.
STAKES.
Mhm.
That's what you say. Okay. Now that's
Now you want to raise the steaks, you probably spell it like a cow.
You want to raise the steaks? That means put
ST.
2 slabs of
ham hocks and lift them several times, raising the stakes. When you spell it S-T-A-K.
I like the way you say ham
I like
hocks.
that's a cool ass flow you got with that
I
ham
feel
hocks.
all right. Okay,
Now,
now,
when you be raising those sticks like ham hocks, what you be doing with them?
what do you mean?
Like you raise them up, but then they're above your head. Now.
Oh, yeah, that's just basic calisthenics under the steep.
That's an exercise.
That's how you
idea.
get your workout in.
Okay, now
Lifting meat products up and around your body.
This brings us to a good conversation topic.
Mm-hmm.
What's your workout regimen like?
Oh. Mostly I've been jogging. You know how as you get older and your joints be wearing out.
Yes, sir.
But that's when I turn to jogging.
Yes, sir. You should be doing that on a daily activity. Is every other day.
Diurnal.
Diurnal?
Diurnal.
Here, Sam, put on these sunglasses. The trick is when you really fade out of who you are and see what you is.
Oh, that's
You got it? Oh, yeah.
You keep calling him Samuel. That's Timothy Jernigan.
Yeah, it's German. Well, I got a couple nicknames.
I hear
What's
this.
it? What tell us about his nickname?
Sam.
Nick,
Gavin.
Gavin, yeah, man.
Trevor.
Lenny Todd.
Leonard Talk.
Lenny gotta be a good one, man.
Yeah.
Gavin and what was the second one?
Trevor.
Trevor and Gavin.
Yeah.
Nick, Trevor, Gavin, Nick, and
You got any nicknames?
Leonard Todd.
What's up,
You
man?
got any nicknames?
Yeah, Big Box City.
Big boxes.
Absolutely, man.
Hell yeah.
They call me Big Box City.
Tell us about it.
Cause I've been getting so many bitches.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. So they start calling me Big Box City.
Yeah.
That man's a walking city of pussy.
That's a great nickname, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
I'm beginning to see there's no easy way out of this one.
We ain't gonna stop.
man.
We ain't gonna stop. What we gonna do is just keep on recording for 2 hours and then we'll find the cut
Yeah,
later.
every weekend
You know what I mean?
Get it back on the rip.
And if anybody's gotta leave at any time, you just get up and go.
yeah, you get up and fly on that, man.
But don't you tell me.
No, you do the character for the rest of the day.
Absolutely, man. We're gonna talk about the news soon.